So I don't know if you've seen my first video, but it literally was skipping and the internet connection I have must not be good enough because it's all over the place. So I wanted to make a new video. For most of you guys that were friends with me online, haven't made videos in a while, I just got this profile back. So I'm happy because this is where I do most of my business. But what I want to talk about on this video specifically is know your numbers. If you're a small business owner that's online and you're posting all over the internet, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, you need to know your numbers. So if you go to my wall, I posted two posts were TikTok analytics and I posted my Snapchat analytics. I'm going to post my YouTube and my Facebook so I can kind of give you guys examples. But this is the reason why I love Facebook advertisement, because it gives me analytics. It lets me know who's listening, age, group, where they're from, zip codes, all that. But what I want to talk about in this video specifically is that if you're online, and I'll use my two clients as an example. I have one client that has a boutique and she sells mainly, I asked her, like, what is the main thing you sell? It's children clothing. But her following, majority of them are men. Well, there's men, perverted men are a dime a dozen online, and I know most of the ladies watching this know exactly what I'm talking about. But if your target market is women, then you might want to start saying something or doing something or connecting with women because that's your market. And when it comes to her, since she has a boutique, there's no point of posting videos on TikTok if 80% of my following are men and they're not buying from my boutique anyways. Same thing for Facebook. There's no point in me creating content on Facebook if most of the people follow me are men and the people that buy from me are women that have children. End story, period, right? Same thing goes for a real estate agent. If you're a real estate agent, there's no point in having friends all over Florida unless you're planning on getting a license in Florida. If you're a real estate agent, then you should be friends with people that are in this area. And odds are you should be friends with people that are married and have families, because that's who's buying homes, right? Common sense. But unfortunately, for most of you online, you don't know your numbers. You don't keep track of your numbers. You just keep posting content hoping that somebody will hit. So if you look at my friends list, my following mainly are women, because for years, I've been working with women. Even when I ran my own sales company, most of the women that worked for me were the most successful. Men that worked for me, they weren't successful. So I like working with women. They're hungrier, they're trainable, they're more coachable, they're more teachable. And at the end of the day, women, they're the fastest growing demographic when it comes to business. Hispanic women are the fastest growing demographic when it comes to business. So why would I not want to work with a market that is growing and expanding, right? At the end of the day, when it comes to men too, a lot of them are perverts, right? And I know this because I used to have men come to my seminars, and instead of them paying attention to the content to learn how to build their business, they're too busy trying to hit on every woman in the crowd. And most of the time when I have events, the women there are beautiful. So I understand, but that's not why I host events, right? And I even had a guy once speak for me on stage, and he's talking about business, but also hitting on women from stage, talking about how he's single and all this. Nobody cares. So why I posted the Snapchat analytics and why I posted the TikTok analytics is so that you guys can see examples of who's following you, what time of the day are they following you, is it women, is it men, what city. You need to know all this information, because odds are if you want people to buy from you, you got to get in front of people that are going to buy now. Now, this is the reason why I do Facebook advertising, because we can literally get in front of anybody. If you want a 27-year-old midget that lives with his mother and drives a Prius, we can find that on an ad, right? If you know who your market is, and if anything you learn from this video, who is your target market? And if you don't know that answer, that's the first step if you're going to be online. Second step, once you know your target market, now you need to get in front of those people. And how do you do that? Well, the content that you provide has to talk to that audience. And if you ever notice, like my posts, outside of my business posts, I post a lot of funny stuff for women, because most of the people that follow me are women. If you look at my analytics on both Snapchat and TikTok, it's all women. So why would I not post content that's going to relate to them, make them laugh, make them engage, et cetera, et cetera? You get it. The point being is know your numbers. That's the first thing. Know your target market and get in front of the people that want to buy now. If you're just going to be online and have no strategy, no analytics, you have no target market, you're just posting content hoping the people will buy, that's the reason why you're not having success, right? And if all you have is perverts following you, that's because of the people that you're connected to disconnect from these people. So one of the things that I do a lot of with my Facebook accounts is that if I go through my friends list, you can look at your friends list and it ranks it. It says the least engaged with and I start unfriending the people at the bottom of my list. So back in the day, you had to figure it out how to do it, and it would show you an order. Now Facebook actually gives you the actual stuff and says, hey, these are the people that least engage with you. These are the people that you don't ever connect with, don't talk to, don't see your posts, you don't see their posts. So unfriend them, because then what you do is when you unfriend people, you're cleaning up your friends list, and now Facebook's going to send you more people like the list that you have current. So like I'll know right away when I connected with someone that's a weirdo, because then I'll start getting all these weird troll accounts trying to follow me. So then I have to go through my friends list again and say, okay, this is probably a troll account. I got to get rid of this account, because Facebook is going to follow that algorithm. At the end of the day, figure out who would most likely buy from you. Once you know that, now we got to get in front of it, create content and engage with those people and find those people. The reason why I push Facebook advertisement is because we can find the people that want to buy from you instead of you doing all the content online, because there's nothing wrong with organic. It just takes a lot of time. And if you're a person that's busy, you need an ad doing work for you. So when you're not doing anything, which is never, you can't even breathe, the ad's finding the people for you, right? And the beautiful thing about advertisement is that you can turn it on and off whenever you want. So if you have a downtime, you can turn the ad on. If you have a down day, you can turn the ad on and get leads. Versus what you're doing right now is you're running around online, posting all this content, all these videos, you're looking good. You might get a couple likes here and there, but now when it comes to real estate agents, I'm gonna tell you right now, your page looks like a QVC when it should be a PBS. If you don't know what that means, QVC. All you're doing is posting houses, hoping someone's gonna call you. Not gonna happen. PBS. Start educating your customers. Teach them stuff about the market. Teach them stuff about buying, financing, how to get loans, all of that, because the experts get the business. The experts get all the attention. The people that are educating people in this day and age and market are the ones that are growing and expanding. And if you ever want to find people immediately and find customers that want to buy now, consider doing advertisement. It doesn't have to be Facebook advertisement. Just do advertisement.